Well, here we are, Thursday, June 27th, 2024. He's headed out just for a one night from Agnew Meadows to Thousand Island Lake, and then Thousand Island Lake straight back out, you know, getting back home late Saturday. So we will see what the future holds, if we can make it. Can you believe it? I made it. Basically 2:30 to 6 p.m. here at Mammoth Brew. Not too crowded.
Squeeze another 2 on here for me.
Oh, absolutely.
They got a cute dog too.
Oh, excellent. Good deal. I love dogs.
Perfect.
Here at Mammoth Brew, time now for another fabulous food flyover. It's an El Capitan with a burger. It's good to be back to Mammoth, and I am starved. Have a seat. Yeah. Hi. Let's get to eating. Woohoo! So, pulled over on the first part of the road, a little further up on Mammoth Scenic View there. There's a S-curve basically, and this is before the S-curve. Sort of like the first official sort of like camping areas, and I had years ago camped down there at the opening of it, but there was few cars there, so tents, and so I came up this way, and I thought, well, you know, I'm just gonna grab this place. This is flattish right here. It's got a fire ring, whatever, not that I'm gonna use it, but I thought, you know, this is flat enough for the tent. So I pulled in here, and all of a sudden this little minivan comes up. And the guy comes up along here, and he pulls, and I think he's gonna, there's tons of sites up there, and he went past here, and then he stopped, and then he backed in right here, and he rolled his window down, and he said, "You gonna stay here?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "That's just my luck. It happens to me all the time. You know, I'm always a minute late." And his dog was whining out the window and stuff, and I didn't want to say, well, hey, you know, there's plenty of room. I want to listen to your dog whine all night, and you.
What the hell is that all about?
So anyway, he drove off, and so here we go. We have made it. Let's make camp. Okay. It's about time to get ready to hit set.
The next day.
And here we are. Friday morning, June 28th, 2024, 5:24 a.m. Camp is broken. There's those 2 electric vehicles that came in last night. Apparently, that's one of them's dad. in the pickup, the quiet dad, turned into a little bit of a party last night, but actually they hit the sack pretty early, maybe about 10 o'clock, something like that, quieted down. So I slept from like 10 to 4 and got the tent broken down, but I'm ready to just drive up to Mammoth and sort of hang out, do the Minaret Vista gate, and we'll be right back.
Later that day.
Here we are at the Minaret station. It looks like it's not staffed yet. So here I am over in the little parking lot next to the kiosk. I'm going ahead and getting my pack squared away, and theoretically I'll be going in whenever it gets staffed. So a lot of confusion about the shuttle and the shuttle times and whether private vehicles can go down or not. It's been a very confusing process, and it's still unknown. So we will see. And then the pack is almost ready to go, so I'll walk up there and see what's going on with the gate and the kiosk and the people waiting. Maybe find out something from them. So there's a line of cars at the gate. The first car, I said, "You know what time it opens?" We thought it's 7, so it looks like this guy's trying to get out. Go down here and see if it's locked.
Put the wrong lock on the wrong thing.
Oh boy.
So
We're out. It's break time.
Good luck, guys.
So they put the wrong lock on, huh?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. So everybody's trapped. Something about the wrong lock, so even the construction workers can't get in, it looks like. Totally wild. All right, well, looks like part of the line of cars is getting ready to leave. Tired of waiting. So I decided to move the car from over there where I was, where I arranged my pack, over here for a entertainment view of the status of the gate.
Later that day.
Well, I decided to come up here and wait at the Minaret summit. If I can't see this on my hike, I can see it from the vista. This place is crazy. It says that there's a Broadway marketplace up here on the 3rd floor. There isn't. The place is deserted. A guy was sitting at a table with coffee. He said, "Oh yeah, go across the street, they have it there." Mammoth Mountain confusion. And there's Wooly the mammoth. Wooly bully, Wooly bully, Wooly bully. Watch it now, watch it now. Everybody says there's coffee up here. Not that I'm gonna get coffee. I'm just killing time before the gate opens. I'd come up here to the Mammoth Mountain Inn. This is where both the guys told me they have coffee. Let's see what else they got.
Jo, keine Zeit mehr.
Beautiful. This guy told me there's coffee. They got a Sierra General store in here. Cool.
Later that day.
And there's the people waiting on the 9 o'clock shuttle. Driving back up to the Vista. There's 2 locks on there, and somebody put their personal lockable lock on there instead of the combination lock. So apparently some construction supervisor is coming with the key to open the gate. And that's a U.S. Forest Service truck that just drove by, and I'm wondering if they got the key. We will see. Lo and behold, that was somebody with the key. Or maybe even bolt cutters, who knows. It looks like she gets to go home. She's the girl that's been trapped there. And one other person, they should start letting us through. Maybe. We will see. The metal gate is open, yay! We're moving. They did wait till 9 o'clock, even though the gate was open, what, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. All right. There's the gate. We made it. Well, that guy was, he said, can you show me the Red's Meadow guest pass? And woohoo, look at that. And I said, well, Patty said that she emails them up to the kiosk here. And he says, okay, well, you're good to go. And I said, okay. And I started going. He said, what, do you have a pass at all? And I go, well, I got the America's the Beautiful Senior Pass. And he goes, oh, can I see that? So I said, let me reach around here. It's in my backpack. And he goes, I started fumbling for it. And he goes, that's okay. Just go ahead. So here's what the construction looks like. We're on our way to Agnew Meadows. It's 10 minutes after 9 in the morning. Looks like this is probably where a major landslide occurred. We made it. Agnew Meadows turnout. High Trail Trailhead. Right here, oh my goodness. This is where exactly where I parked back in 2017. Right here. We have landed. Oh boy, it is 9:20 a.m. and I'm already exhausted. Let the hike begin. And here we go. High trail. Or just ran into 3 guys coming down. I guess they've done a loop back in here for 3 days and said that there was a good amount of mosquitoes at Thousand Island and said very few up on the ridge here. I'm barely 200 yards out of the trailhead. Ran into yet another pair of guys. Well, the first 3 guys, there were 3 guys. And they came in on Rush Creek and they're going out here at Agnew Meadows to Mammoth. And they were saying they actually camped up on the ridge overlooking Shadow. But yeah, lots of chit chat on the trail. And we'll be right back. There's Agnew Meadows down there and Mammoth Mountain there. Middle fork of the San Joaquin River Canyon. Banner, Ritter, and the Minarets. Shadow Lake and its outlet. The river trail. Probably come out tomorrow that way. And the high trail. So cool, this couple here, they're doing the Pacific Crest Trail. That's the ones from Great Britain I talked about earlier. It turns out they're from London. They had 6 months off from work, so they decided to hey, let's go hike the Pacific Crest Trail. And it's unbelievable, and they're not hikers. And he said they really learned the chops on the 700 miles of the desert. Anyway, he was telling me how he hooked up with Justin Hikes and another Instagram guy, you know, some vloggers. But so I'm sitting here taking a break, and yeah, you just sit here in this majesty, and you get some of the most interesting people that just walk by on the trail. Right after Clark Fork, we're going down, 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 in a ring of fire, in a ring of fire. So there's about 2.5 miles left to go. Ran out of water. Been thirstier than usual. So right here, just right here, that right there, that river crossing, I thought I would refill my bottle. From the land of sky blue water, the drink refreshing.
From the land of sky blue water, from the land of pines, lofty balsams, comes a very refreshing, hands a very refreshing.
So these guys were coming down the trail, so I moved over and they hung a hard left. Where are they going? They are going to Clark Lakes. And here is the river trail where I will be descending out tomorrow via here instead of the high trail up there. Both join together and become one trail along with trail runners. Oh, perfect video, trail runners. Woohoo! I have been talking so much with so many people. There's a Tramley. The guy's Irish, girlfriend's German. They live in Germany. They've hooked up with 2 other girls from the United States and another girl from Vancouver. And lengthy conversation with them. Another guy from Vancouver, just retired at age 51. Owned a software company, cashed it in, retired. His wife said, yes, you can hike the John Muir Trail. I give you permission. So he's hiking back home, basically. Oh boy. Yeah, and I'm sort of killing time also with my favorite peak in the world, Banner. Hail Banner. And here we go. The descent to Thousand Island Lake. Ooh, looks like we got some smoke. Middle Fork, San Joaquin.
Not like the greatest coyote food.
Wow.
I haven't seen him up this high before.
Yeah, it is pretty high for a coyote.
Got a little buddy, but can't have you going into camp.
Brave coyote. Whew. Well, I got the tent set up. It's sort of dilapidated. And water. Banner. Smoke. Smoke on the water. Banner in the sky. Coyotes in the rocks. Whew, I am hungry. Time to cook. Okay, already filtered a batch and went back and got some more because I am really thirsty. I think I might polish that off even before I start eating. We'll see. And the sun is still up pretty high. That coyote hasn't returned yet, but man, he went over, you saw it earlier, he attacked their camp over there, then the guy chased him away, and now the guy's over here fly fishing. While he's fly fishing, the coyote is coming down the side of the ridge here, came over here and started coming into my camp here. So I was throwing rocks at him. I don't know if you saw that or not. And he would go a little ways away and turn around and start coming back. Thinking, oh shit, how am I going to deal with that? My tent poles are in the tent. The stakes are long enough to stab them and kill them. I would definitely get injured during the process, but you know, the stakes are better. All I have is rocks, just like a primitive caveman without even a club. Now we will see if he comes back.
The next day.
All right, there it is. The smoke has died down a bit and I have broken camp. I'll be crossing a little bridge down here heading back on the river trail. So Got down to 34 last night. A lot of condensation on the tent. Used the ShamWow for the first time. That thing worked great.
See what I'm telling you? Sham wow, you'll be saying wow every time.
I can't live without it.
Getting the condensation off the sleeping bag and off of the ceiling of the tent. Okay, Banner. Good to see you again. I know you'll be here in the future. Time to hit the trail. So I was so beat last night and focused on finding a flat spot to put my tent, I didn't do a river crossing right here. That's because the last thing in the world you want to do is hold the camera while trying to do that. This log on the right here used to be a lot more stable and you would have 2 feet. But that log, you pretty much have a single foot. So I actually almost tipped a little bit there last night. Fortunately, it didn't go in. Let's do it. This is the outlet of Thousand Island Lake, the beginning of the headwaters of the South Fork of the San Joaquin River. Made it across without getting wet. River crossing. Alright. This is the easy part. River trailing. This is the cat hole tree, reminding you to dig an appropriate cat hole right there. The enchanted forest. Yet another Clark Lakes cutoff. Woohoo! That's Thousand Island Lake and Garnet flowing. Shadow should be coming up in a little while. We have a meander.
Good. Beautiful out. Happy trails.
Happy trails. It's pretty cool. Met a nice group of 3 there. We're standing there chatting a little bit, and a little mule train came by, and they're actually hiking the river trail up to Thousand Island for a 1 night, just like me. So I had a lot of, they've been up there before, but they were wondering about the conditions, so I was able to tell them a little bit. I just came down the river trail, Shadow Lake Trail, and Thousand Island Lake, and Agnew Meadows that way. We've come to a fork in the trail. Red's Meadow to the right, Agnew Meadow to the left. 10:40 a.m.